Welcome to episode 2 of the podcast. Our name has not been decided yet, but this episode we're going to talk about more lighthearted topics.
I popped a boner. And you will not end the podcast. I'll say this every podcast.
Okay.
So.
Well, for this podcast, we're going to be some talking, then we have a guest. I think we'll do it, halfway through the podcast, probably. We'll introduce the guest. But, yeah.
Yeah, he's really ugly, so.
Okay.
Hard for the eyes.
Okay, so our first topic is going to be architecture, kind of. So, what type of houses do you guys like? Do you want to live in, a modern house with, the big glass windows, or would you prefer more, a rustic house? Where would you want to live? Would you want to live in, a town, or, in the country?
I think for me personally, I don't know too much about architecture. I think I just want to live in a house, just like a house.
I mean, I get that. Sometimes you just
maybe just whatever house I can get,
Yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah. What about you, Derek?
Personally, I like the more traditional styles of house, and I think modern architecture is sort of ugly. I'd love to live in a castle. That seems pretty cool.
I mean, I would like to live in a castle. Castles are pretty cool.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
A big
I
brooding
feel
castle.
a castle is not a house. Though.
Yeah, but I like
those are pretty different.
I like Gothic architecture to that point.
I feel like a Gothic cathedral would be cool to look at, but I don't know about living. That's
well, I want to live in Gothic cathedral, but a Gothic house, that seems pretty cool to live.
I've never seen a Gothic house before. I've seen a Gothic manor, kind of like the one in what is it called, Edward Scissorhands, the hit movie.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. We watched that in
that's
Mr. Ruiz's class actually.
Name drop.
It's pretty big. Mr. Ruiz from Palmetto Senior High School.
Yeah. Tao had her class. Josiah Holt had her class 4th period.
This is not true.
Oh.
5th period.
5th period? I thought you were 4th with everyone else.
No.
Oh, my fault.
No.
Okay, so segueing off that, we were kind of talking about school stuff. And last time, we were going to get Spencer's opinion, a little bit of my opinion on how school's going, but we haven't gone on how school's going.
I like the current school year.
How you feeling about school?
Low-key, it's sort of I just feel like it's sort of a waste of time. Because a lot of, the only class I'll give credit to is in math. And some Cordino. And comp sci where I learn stuff, but a lot of the other classes, Mr. Spiegelman doesn't really teach, and other classes just English, I just don't feel like I'm learning anything. It just feels sort of like a snooze fest. So that's why I say it's a waste of time, and also even the social interactions and that feels pretty artificial in school.
Well, I feel my problem with school is since it's a magnet school, we have people from all over, which kind of, a lot of people in our school are pretty dumb, and it's sometimes hard to connect with people that dumb. There's levels to it, if you understand.
Okay. I mean, I can connect with some dumb people. I don't really care about, I do care about intelligence, but I won't be elitist in who I make friends with. Maybe close acquaintances, I'll be quite elitist in that, but friends, I would respect all people in that regard.
What about you, Spencer? What do you think about that?
About what? I wasn't really listening, actually.
Okay. So, do you have any topic ideas? What do you think about Mormons? Do you think they interpreted the Bible correctly?
Mormons?
Do you like
heretics?
I mean, I really don't know that much about Mormons, so I don't really think I could say I have much of an opinion on them.
What do you know a lot about?
I'm not too sure. I don't think I know that much.
He knows pretty much. So, do you want to use your Indian accent, Spencer?
So, how did this come out? Well, this seems kind of just out of the blue.
Well, we're talking about things you know really well, and you might know Indian very well.
Yeah. Indian accent? Well,
yeah.
I mean, I think I could do an Indian accent, but I don't really feel like doing it right now because I'm not trying to.
I feel like there's I feel like there has to be something that you're really good at with.
I don't really know. I mean,
What about
I
taking
don't
care
know.
of your hair?
You can.
I'm not really good at that.
What,
really.
what about you run through your daily routine?
My daily routine.
Yeah, like on let's say on Wednesday.
June, wake up.
Wait, before you wake up.
Happens.
I don't know. I don't really do that much, so I
Well,
don't really know
just
what I can
give an
say.
Stop
example.
trying to be serious.
Okay, well, I'll give a rundown of one of my days on a Wednesday. My day, I would probably wake up probably around 6:40. I would eat, then go out of the house and go to school on my bike. And then at school, I'll probably have classes all day, eat lunch with my amigos, and then after school on Fridays, for the past few Fridays actually, I've hung out with friends after school. But on like a Wednesday, I probably just go home and probably just eat and then chill and then do a little bit of homework. Not very much because homework's for losers. But what about you, Derek? Give a rundown of your day.
I
On a
can actually
Wednesday.
give a rundown of my day.
Ooh.
Now that I think about it.
I'll let Spencer go first.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so usually, like I'd wake up, you know, do all my stuff to like get ready for school and stuff, like brush my teeth,
Oh yeah, I
put
did
on
too.
clothes and stuff, you know. Then I'll go to school, and then I'll like do all the school and stuff. And then after school, I'll probably just come home. And then maybe a little bit after I come home, I'll like try to do some of my homework, but like just not finish any of it, and then just like go to sleep.
Hi.
Is that why you haven't finished your IRR?
Independent research
Report.
yeah. What about you, Derek? What's your day?
My day on a Wednesday would start. It depends how I wake up, because I have an alarm, but sometimes I just ignore it and turn it off and wait for my dad to wake me up. So either I wake up by 5:05 or wake up around like 5:15. Take a shower, get dressed, eat breakfast, and I used to have my little morning routine of doing stretches outside, but like I got sick and it was cold outside, so. Well, I'm gonna try to get that back. Then I go to school, the goy slop that it is, and I come back after school. I go to my grandma's most days, and I'm just do homework there. Maybe go to the gym, and then go to a youth group with my amigo Eduardo Dominguez III, at St. Louis Catholic Church with a few other of my friends.
On 120th Street.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, just kind of segueing off that topic, we have this friend named Reese Andrews who also is starting to go to the St. Louis Catholic Youth Group.
He's a chud.
We talk about our thing. We have to say two things we love about Reese Andrews. You go first, Spencer.
Oh, Reese is a pretty cool guy, I think.
Two things.
He's like a pretty cool guy.
I enjoy his gambling. He likes to gamble. He spends a lot of money on CS:GO cases. Not a healthy addiction. No. But I enjoy the ambition in that. And then I enjoy playing Minecraft with him. He's a pretty fun guy to play Minecraft with. What about you, Derek?
Well, I admire that he has a job, although according to his brother, he doesn't work it that much. And I admire his like of Minecraft and how he sometimes grinds at it.
Okay. You know, Reese, he's a pretty cool guy. I enjoy him as a friend. Spencer, what do you think about the coming school year?
The coming school year?
Like next year, like how are you feeling about it? This school year, sure, there's around 60 days till most AP tests, and then once those AP tests are done, it's kind of the school year's done.
Except for Polito.
So around, yeah, I guess, but around like 2.5 months till school's ended.
Yeah.
Is that weird?
So, I don't know. Like, it's like school.
It's kind of crazy that there's only 2.5 months until we're done with our sophomore year, because I remember biking around with, I think it was Spencer and Lorenzo. We were talking about how it was weird that we were going to high school and leaving the middle school. And it's crazy that we're already halfway done with high school, basically.
Also crazy how you walked 4 miles
Yeah.
to go to someone's house and he wasn't there.
Yeah, today we walked quite a long walk, and my legs are feeling fine now, but they were pretty
And
tired.
we also met some, we got a little call out, a little shout out from some fans. Is what you could say.
Okay.
But we're just that, cool. That, our fans always want to shout at us.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
If you don't go to our school, for your information, we're kind of like the popular ones. And all the ladies are in love. Yeah.
So basically, all the guys want to be us.
Well, so another thing that we recently did, I don't know if we talked about this in the last podcast. We maybe did, and I'm maybe just forgetting. But we bought a disposable. Well, I didn't buy. Derek bought a disposable camera, and we've been walking around and snapping some pictures of kind of what we've been doing. That's been kind of cool.
Oh yeah, I ran a milk mile yesterday. Threw up thrice.
A milk mile is kind of you drink a quarter gallon of milk, run a quarter mile, and you repeat that 4 times until you've drank a whole gallon of milk and run a whole mile.
I ran 0.2 miles, so I had to alter it a little bit.
Yeah.
So I just did it 5 times.
Still the same thing though.
Yeah, threw up 3 times. It was pretty fun. Spencer got to watch me.
Yeah, it was pretty disgusting, not gonna lie.
It was pretty fun. He just didn't understand it. He was gonna run it with me, but he was like, "Oh no, it's dark and no one else is doing it with me besides Derek." So I want to do it because he's a liberal sissy.
And this recording is also on Southwest 81st Road, for those wondering. I know that might be a question in our listeners' minds of where's this podcast being done? Well, we're on 81st Road. I don't know the exact address, but that's kind of a vague one. I mean, if you walk down that street eventually and you search every house, eventually you find the house that we're in if you really wish to do so.
Yeah, but if you pull up, you'll get killed.
Oh, so Spencer, me and Derek were talking about this, but would you join in on us? We were saying that we should...
So you're gonna have to cut this part out.
Okay, so we just cut a part out because apparently they don't like what I said.
Well, because you're just revealing our secret plans.
But, okay, so, Spencer, you come up with the topic. I feel like I've been coming up with the topics. You come up with the topic.
See, I don't really know that much, so I don't know if I could really come up with a topic.
Tell us about the lore of Minions. I feel like you watched all the movies probably. Can you give us a rundown of the story?
I mean, I think I have watched all of the the Despicable Me movies, actually. That's a pretty fun fact about me, I guess. But I actually don't really remember anything about them, so...
I think I can give a rundown, kind of. And the first one...
Yeah, why don't you should do that.
In the first one, Gru has to kind of fight with Vector, and they're both trying to steal the moon. But then Gru ends up adopting 3 little children. And then the second one, there's evil minions, and there's a luchador, and he's making the minions evil. And then the third one... What's in the third one? I don't know what's in the third one. Okay. Well, I guess I can't give a rundown of all 3. So, Derek, what you doing?
I took Spencer's phone and I'm playing the minion game. It's pretty shitty. I don't know why he plays this. You're goy.
This is what our good friend Elijah Solomon plays. Elijah Solomon, my good friend, he's a Mormon...
He's not your good friend.
Well, he was formerly a Mormon fascist. I think I've stated this in the previous episode.
Fascist. You're just slandering Elijah Solomon.
But, I mean, you can say Mormon fascist or you can say Zion nationalist.
He's none of those.
But I feel like if I were Mormon, a Zion nationalist is what I would be. Because that's kind of cool, they just hate all non-Mormons and want to mad your country. Sometimes it's nice to just have people like you around yourself. What do you think about that, Spencer?
I mean, you would say that because you're a Jew.
I don't know.
Well, you don't know a lot about anything, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
You know, this podcast is nowhere near the greats, the first one.
Yeah. I wonder why that is.
Do you think we should scrap it?
No.
I think we should.
No.
I think we should.
No. It's
Okay.
like sometimes you're gonna get a bad podcast. That's like just a sad thing. Sad fact.
Well, I feel like since this is like their second episode, we need to go out with we need to start a career swing and a hit.
I think
Not
I have
swing
a
and a
pretty
miss.
good idea to make this podcast, to shake things up a little bit.
Ooh, say.
Yeah. We actually have another person in the room with us right now.
Oh, we have our guest. I was
Podcast.
trying to forget that, but
Yeah.
we can have our
Yeah,
guest.
he's
in.
very ugly. Unpleasant
I
to
mean-
look at.
I
His
feel
bro-
like
I feel like that's the beauty
I
of a
w-
podcast.
I wouldn't say so,
I have a,
and some people wouldn't say so.
I have
Well,
a face for
It
radio.
really doesn't matter since this is a podcast.
Well, his brother's more attractive than he is. I would say that much. So, anyways, what is your name, guest?
My name is Mateo. I noticed
Mateo what?
that, I wouldn't like to elaborate.
Mateo Ribeira is his full name.
Yeah,
thank you
I
very much.
noticed you guys haven't introduced yourselves. So I
We have.
We're the
yeah,
hosts.
yeah,
We're the hosts,
You just,
so we
you
don't
just
need to
mentioned
Never at the
ourselves.
beginning of the first episodes did you introduce your name. So Tao was mentioned, but you
Yeah.
never actually formally.
Oh, we just talk among
So
ourselves.
it's Derek Braden Turner,
Yeah, Derek Braden Turner, Todd Josiah Holt, and
Spencer, Leslie, Gertrude
Spencer
Murray.
Leslie Gertrude Murray.
yeah, we said that. That's all like quite clear for our
That is
audience.
actually not my middle name.
Yeah,
It's-
Leslie
it's
Gertrude is
okay.
not it.
No, that is your
I
name.
don't
No,
know
it's
who
not.
anyone.
And
who
it's
named-
Mateo. Do you have
Give
any
that middle
topics
name
for
to
us?
anyone.
Well, first of all, for the record, the languages they speak in India are Bengali, Urdu, Hindi, and English. Those are the ones I know.
Respectfully, I really don't give a shit. So, anyways, could you give us a topic?
That was rude. I think we should probably talk about diaries because I think diaries are interesting. I know that Derek and I both have one, and Tao is considered having one.
Like Anne Frank's diary that was written in ballpoint pen.
Okay. Well, I'll start this off, and I was planning on starting an audio journal. I think that could be cool. Probably hopefully I could get like a webcam set up. I could do a video journal, and I can kind of look back on it in the future and be like, what was I thinking on March 7th, 2026? And I can look and now, oh, that's what I was thinking about. What do you think, Derek?
I actually did start a video journal. Granted, it was on my phone, so it wasn't like as good as I wanted it to be because I wanted it to be like recording in another way. But you have to make do with what you have. Spencer, if you keep on doing that, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
I'm
That was
sorry.
rather rude.
What am I doing exactly?
You're just moving in ways I don't like you moving.
He's moving in seductive waves.
Not seductive.
I don't
But
think
anyways,
I am, but
Anyways,
He's gyrating.
anyways, I would say that.
I
Alright.
wouldn't say that.
Alright.
He's
But anyways,
also-
as I would say is I video journaled and it was an interesting experience. Sometimes I just got a little sidetracked and I didn't finish myself. And Mateo, what do you have to say on that topic?
Well, personally, I have a written journal. I would say it's somewhat limited in comparison to a video or audio journal in the sense that I probably either can't express myself as well or, well, the page is a limited amount of space. But I just personally hate to hear myself speak. I don't like the way it sounds. So that's why I wouldn't do an audio journal, I guess, is the main reason.
And you wouldn't do a video journal because you hate to look at yourself.
Yeah, I would say that's true also to some extent. So yeah.
What about you, Spencer? Have you ever thought about getting in a journal or doing a journal or? I don't think there's any film left. For context, Derek Braden Turner is trying to take a photo with this portable camera of Spencer, but we kind of used up all the film on our walk today. We walked to Coral Reef Park, and we took some photos, and it was pretty nice.
Yeah.
I
Also
did
took
enjoy
photos
myself.
of my vomit. So Spencer, anyways, speak about your journal.
If you have one. Or do
Yeah,
you,
Well,
have
I
to prepare a
actually
little
don't have a journal,
do you have plans to make a journal?
but not really.
Have you ever thought about it?
Like I guess, but I mean, not really. I don't know. I don't think of that much stuff.
How about you run us
No.
through your shower routine? Like, what do you do in the shower?
What do I do in the shower? That seems like a bit of an odd topic, but I guess I'll do it anyways. So I get in the shower. I like wash my hair, you know. Then after that, I wash my face, and then I wash the rest of my body. And then I rinse off the soap, and then I get out of the shower.
That's odd.
Why is that odd?
Well, normally I like rinse parts of my body, wash them, and then rinse them off. Like I don't rinse off all the soap at once.
Oh, well, I guess that's true. I guess I wash my hair, and then I rinse it, and then I wash my face, and I rinse it, and then I wash my body, and then I rinse it.
Yeah. What about you, Derek?
Yeah.
Because Spencer says, well, Spencer kind of at the beginning, but he kind of switched it up. But like, how do you shower? Like, do you like wash all your body parts at once and then rinse it all off, or do you like do body part at a time? What's up with that?
So usually I just get in the shower. Before, I used to shower with cold water, but since I've been sick, after I got sick in January, I just transitioned to hot water. And in hot water, it's quite nice in the shower. It feels quite nice on your skin and on your body. But I must admit that when I shower, I like try to use it a little bit as a de-stressor. And then after I start like showering, usually I start with my armpits or my balls and penis and my ass. And then I just go on from there to other parts of my body, and then I do my face, and then I do the less essential parts.
Okay. Well, okay, here's the next topic. So, Derek recently asked out a girl. Spencer has a wife at the moment. What about you, Mateo, our honored guest? Do you have any romances going on in your life right now?
I can't say that I do. I can definitely say that I've been accused of multiple. Various suitors, if you will, but
he's lying currently. He actually likes Alessandra, and
no, cut it out.
He does like her.
I don't like that.
He does like her.
I don't like that.
And he
word,
wants
on the internet.
he wants to reject that, but his current actions and his current mannerisms towards her do imply heavily that he has a crush on her.
Yep.
And he's in denial because he just doesn't want his friends knowing.
So, Spencer, you claim that you don't actually have a wife. Do you want to go into a little bit about that?
I mean, I don't know what there is really to go into since, I don't have one, so I'm not quite sure why this rumor is going around.
Notice you haven't spoken about yourself with the girls.
Well, I think it's well known among this group that I asked someone out, and it turns out they were already taken. I guess that was a mistake of mine.
I did not know that.
Well, now you do.
Yeah.
But, No, but Spencer, the reason I said that you're married is because I went to your wedding, and I never remember a divorce, but...
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a weird thing, but that's like in the past now, and the past is the past. But I would like to, actually speak of the next topic.
Okay.
How much time is there in? 23 minutes.
And some stuff is going to get cut out.
Yeah, some stuff.
Around 2 minutes.
Should we cut it? Or should we stop it here? Or should we one more time?
I mean, do whatever you want.
Usually podcast episodes are like 30 minutes to an hour, so.
I mean, I don't think this episode's going to be released.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Well, it's because Spencer's sort of been like...
It's me like episode 1.5. 1.25.
Maybe we could release this when the podcast is super famous.
The
It'd be like behind the scenes.
secret skip episode.
Okay, so I'm going to end the recording here, I think, at 25... No, I'm going to wait till it's at 25 minutes, and that's like in 20 seconds, because I want at least 25 minutes. Because that's what the last one was, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so we're just gonna wrap up the podcast. There's
I-
not a lot.
we
Not
have-
a lot of energy.
We have 20 seconds for closing statements. Any closing statements, Spencer?
No.
My closing... I don't have a... Spencer, what about your closing statement?
I'm lucky pretty tired, and this podcast don't have that much energy in it.
Michelle,
So-
what's your closing
I'm
statement?
sorry, viewers.
E pluribus unum.